All right, before we get into this one, I just gotta say, I apologize to Envy because I came on vacation, as many as y'all know, and scheduled the match to be at 10 p.m. EST, because we're both EST, right? Right. And I'm just gonna lead Muck. Do I want to lead Muck in this scenario? I mean, I could. Fortress would be a terrible lead, but I feel like it would be a terrible lead for me, but I feel like they don't lead Fortress because that's kind of their backs check. I mean, unless they're like defensive, they could be defensive Screamtail, defensive Quacklefoot as well. But even then, anyways, if they do that, that's such a terrible spot. But I'm just gonna do it anyways, because then we can just go on to our Earthworm and then opt to maybe Terra and then get up a Spike as well, because then we can Terra Ghost and then they can't spin. So anyways, I set up 10 p.m. PST by accident because my Switch is still on PST time because that's the time zone I was in. So now we're playing at 1 a.m. That's why the bonnet is on, because it's nighttime and I wear a bonnet to make sure the curls are luscious when I wake up. But aside from that, I was so terrified going into this match of seeing Specs overheat for the third time, not one, not two, but 3 times in a row back to back, because Joey introduces it into my life, unfortunately. Then Nexus did the same thing, and then Envy could have done it, but he didn't. So fortunately it does come off. All right, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Will I want to, I could just opt to get up out of here. Maybe we just go hard Earthworm. I think we just go hard Earthworm, not think about it twice. But I led Muck just in case of the potential Meow lead, just in case, because it wouldn't be the best thing in the world. They're gonna get up a Spike here because we can't remove them. We cannot remove them. It's quite literally going to be a game of Spikes. Do I want to Terra here? I think Terraing isn't, I mean, I don't need to right now. I'm just gonna opt to Spike here. For some reason my my green screen is showing through. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. Why? Your Dudunsparce comes out. We're gonna see what this thing wants to do. All right. Thankfully there's no Salazzle here, which is kind of cool. Dudunsparce is gonna be showing up though. It could be like Coil though, which would be a little bit unfortunate. What I want to save? Do I want to save Uxie for anything? We could use Uxie for this and see what kind of set it is and try to get up a screen now. Or we could just go hard Muck, try to get a Toxic on it, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either. But I'm gonna go into Uxie just in case, see if it's physical. If it's physical, then like Muck doesn't take this thing on too well. But if it's special, we'll see. But we are Levitate though, which is great, so it won't be affected by the Spike. They're gonna go for Coil, so it's physical. Okay, good to know. Good to know. We're just gonna opt to go ahead and get a Reflect up. But it is Coil. We're gonna get up a Reflect. This thing is a little bit scary. I'm gonna take a sip of water because I'm scared. So yeah, so Coil is here. Oh yeah, I apologize to M for sure because it was just an unfortunate thing. So we can get a Reflect up, which is nice. We're gonna see what this thing wants to go for. It's gonna go for Dragon Tail. So he's going for a little bit of a, you know, hazard stack and the shenanigans, phasing and all that stuff. So I see the game plan. So it's Coil with Dragon Tail. Do we go Earthworm? We go Gren. That is not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not what we want at all. That is not what we want at all. So we're gonna go out into, like, this thing wouldn't be bad, right? This thing would not be terrible. Got Beef honestly isn't terrible here either, if I'm being completely honest. Because we can just go into this. I mean, it just depends on what they have though. We can just go into Got Beef and we'll reveal the lefties, which is fine, but at least we'll be able to intimidate this thing. Because I have no clue. Well, I mean, we have a clue what this thing wants to do, right? It has a Dragon Tail, it has Coil. Excuse me, I'm gonna make note of all this actually. I'm gonna make sure to have all the mons that he put. What do we see us switch out? He could go for like a Glare, which would be a little, that would suck. Actually, that would actually suck. Are you Glare? Don't be Glare. Don't do it, Envy. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Don't be Glare. Oh, we're bad. They're gonna have to Terra here. What Terra are they? We see DUDUN. What Terra? Is it flying? It's water. Okay, so that's not terrible. Haha, not terrible. Terramon, terrible. But the Rattled is, I did not expect them to be Rattled. I thought he'd be like Green Grace, but Rattled is pretty cool. They're gonna go for Dragon Tail again. All right, can we go into like Earthworm or something, please? Not something, like something that's nice for me. That's not nice for me. That's not nice for me at all. We're already getting cheesed. Ladies and gents. We're already getting cheesed, and I can't really go back out into that thing because it's kind of unfortunate. We'll go into Cerebro. At least this thing's attack is normal, but we've seen Coil. We know it's Terra Water. It is also, what is this thing called? Coil plus what? Dragon Tail. They're gonna go for Coil again. Have we? Oh, we haven't even touched this thing, so there's not really much we could do. Dragon Tail is like annoying because like I can't like set anything up. So we're gonna go for a Psychic here. Chip it down a little bit. Not gonna do much though because it's defensing up and everything, which is sucky. So Coil, Dragon Tail, and this might be a bad spot. We're gonna Psychic here. Does nothing. Okay, so it's not lefties, which is dope. So the chip we get on it is here to stay. Granted, they could be Roost. Probably Roost. Like, there's no way they're not Roost. If I had Mystical Power, I wish I kept it on here because it would be kind of good for right now. I'm gonna go for Psychic again. Yeah, and getting them being rattled, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. It's a good set though. I can't, like, what do you want me to do? They're gonna go for Coil again. And is it like Terra Blast? Like, what would it be? We're going for Psychic again. It was a crit. It was a crit. Yeah, if I had and they're no, they're not gonna get rattled. It's just only the whatchamacallit. Let me see how many turns we have of Reflect. We have 2 left. So I feel like they opt to go for a Thingamabobber now, and I'm gonna go into Muck and try to hopefully get a poison, so we can chip them down. So I'm just gonna get like a P-Jab, throw off a nice little P-Jab, and we can see what their last move is. I think they have Roost here. Yeah, there's the Roost. Okay, so there's the Roost confirmed. So the last move, quite literally, no clue what it would be. No clue. But this thing is, like, it wouldn't be so hard to beat if they didn't have Dragon Tail, which is good on their part. But they can't go for it here. They go for Facade. Ooh. Don't poison. Don't poison. Don't poison. Oh, no. No poison. Okay, so that's cool. We have 1 turn of Reflect. Oh, Reflect wears off. Okay. So, literally, this thing can't really touch whatchamacallit? It can't really touch Earthworm. But the only thing is Dragon Tail. Like, Dragon Tail is the problem. Ooh, if I had sub on... Oh, if I had sub on Earthworm, this thing would go crazy right now. Okay, so what do we do here? How do we get out of this sticky situation? I can just go into this thing. It's gonna be a tough situation. The Dunsparce might just do us in. Honestly, we might be done for. We might be done for. Because this thing's putting in work. And the spikes are just so annoying because they're stacking up. Where they opt to go for here, they're gonna go for Facade. How much does this do? Does a little bit. 2, there's a crit too. TH what it is. Alright, so there's not really much I can do because they're just gonna Dragon Tail, right? They're literally just gonna Dragon Tail. And they're getting chip on everything else. So I think what I opt to do is just opt to go for a Body Press. I just opt to go for a Body Press, get chip where I can. Just get chip where I can. So there's the Dragon Tail coming off. Yep. Do we pop our berry now? Nah, it'll pop next time. Okay, so what are we going to? Honestly, I don't know what to do to this thing, bro. I actually don't know what to do to this thing. That's so tough. That's so tough. Because I don't want to touch this thing. I think we just lose. Straight up, I think we just lose. There's not really much I could do here because the Dragon Tail is so very annoying. How much PP does Dragon Tail have actually? 16. And I think they've used it, what, maybe four times? Because they use it on Uxie. They use it on you. They use it on you 3. So maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, 3 or 4 times. 3 or 4 times. Bro, I don't even. Maybe I just rest here. Maybe Facade doesn't kill for whatever reason. It does kill. So Muck goes down. Not really much I could do though. So we're going to Pangea here. And I think we have to. I think we just opt to Terra now. The Dragon Tail is what's costing, like, is making it so very hard. So we're going to eat our berry here, which is cool. It's not going to matter because they're just going to be able to phase us out. And like. Oh, bro, this is so This is so unfortunate. Because I just have to get enough chip on it to the point where, like, if they Dragon Tail and they bring us into Tauros, I think I just go for a move. They're gonna opt to Roost again. So I need to see what Gren can do. I mean, we could Coil for whatever reason. There's no real reason to Coil. Oh, they're gonna Coil too. Okay, so they're gonna Coil. So we're gonna Coil. It's literally gonna be for naught. It's all gonna be for naught because against the Dudunsparce, if it's Coil, he probably has like a bunch of Spadef, and it's Terra Water. We have nothing to hit this thing. 0. Like, it does nothing. Dragon Tail's gonna come out. He's gonna connect, and there's just nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do. There's literally nothing I could do. This thing hit the field, and it's like there's nothing I could do. Tauros is gonna come out. It's gonna get another speed boost. Like, there's literally 0. It's just good. It's a good bring on his part for sure. 100%. Like, there's nothing else I could do. They're gonna get rattled. Their speed's gonna rise. There's nothing I could do, bro. Jeez, that's tough, bro. That's tough. That's tough. That's so tough. There's nothing I could do. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. I could Trailblaze. I could opt to bulk up, but it literally doesn't matter. I literally can't touch this thing. Yeah, bro, that's game for sure, for sure. Like, we're gonna get 6-0 swept by this thing. There's nothing I can do. Oh my gosh. We're gonna bulk up, I guess. Like, I literally can't do anything to this thing. Facade's gonna come off. It's gonna be too strong. Gonna take us out. That's game. Because the one thing I do have to play against this thing, like, there's literally zero. Like, I could opt to get a reflect up, maybe, but I feel like that's gonna be all for naught. Like, bro, that's so tough. We're gonna opt to get up another reflect, try to save some time, I guess. Then go for facade. We might be dead. We don't die, which is cool. So we're gonna be able to take that. We're gonna be able to take that. Facade's gonna come off here. Not gonna be able to KO, which is dope. Psychic comes off. Does do a chunk, which is nice. We're gonna go for another psychic. They're gonna roost as they should, because why not? Not even risk. We're gonna go for another psychic damage, and we're gonna go for another psychic. We're gonna go for facade. Yeah, the Dragon Tail's dope because it stops Orthworm. If I was like sub, that'd be great. If I was sub, that would be fantastic. But alas, we are not sub. There's nothing I could do. That's GG. It's envy. There's GG. It's envy. Yeah, it was a good set. And the phasing is what really was the detriment, because Dragon Tail just prevents me from getting any like type of thing. What could I do here? What do we want to do? There's not really much we can do. Could throw away the whole team. Like, what does it matter? Gran can come in. It's not going to do much. It's going to die because I'm pretty sure we don't outspeed this thing. It's at +2 speed. And it's not, I mean, it is pretty slow, but I don't think it's that slow at +2. I mean, we might outspeed depending on how much speed he has. Our best bet is to go for extra sensory flinches. Yeah, we're gonna have to go for extra sensory flinches, because I think we do outspeed unless he's like max speed, like has enough speed to outpace that +2, which he would have to have a lot, like a lot. He'd have to have like 152 to outpace my Gren. And if that's the case, so be it. We're just gonna have to hope we can break through this thing with flinches, and then have Gren somehow clean up the pieces. Because like, there's literally no way to break through this thing. We'd have to flinch it. An extra sensory. Can we flinch? Can we get the one time? For the one time. Give me the flinch. Give me the flinch. Give me the flinch. Nope. Dang, that was close. That was close. And then Gren's gonna go down. That was close. If we got the flinch right there, that was looking like we could have brought something back. But that's not gonna be the case. If we got the flinch the one time, that would have been able to do it. Yeah, because then we just go into Pangea, and then that's all she wrote, right? That's all she wrote. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Dragon Tail was great though. We just Dragon Dance, I guess, because we don't outspeed this thing anyways. No way, because we barely outsped with Gren. Yeah, that was literally the chance that we had right there. Because if Gren was able to flinch right there, we would have been in a pretty good solid spot. We do tank. Okay, Dragon Dance coming through. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill this thing though. Let's see. How many defense was you're +6? You're boosted all the way, and we're a +1, doing 21 to 25. We need like a humongous crit, because otherwise they just roost right here, right? Or they Dragon Tail me out. I'm gonna go for Glaive Rush. Maybe we can get a humongous crit. Nope, no crit. And go for Facade again. Actually, do we die? Yeah, we do die, because we take the double damage. Oh, maybe I should have just DD'd again. I didn't think they were gonna opt to not roost. I thought the roost was there. I thought the roost play was there. Yeah, because like, if that happened, maybe. But I mean, it's gonna be a 6-0. Yeah, wow. I can't even be upset. It was just a good set. Like, what do you want me to do? We can Terra here, I guess, and Coil to try, because they have to go for like Facade. Oh, they're going to draw actually. Okay, who do they go into here? Origin Puff, and we'll see what it wants to do, I guess. If it's gonna encore me into Coil, that'd be terrible. Like, that's just envy, please. Don't. Just don't. So we'll see what this thing wants to do, right? Let's see what this thing wants to do. If Gren got the flinch, different game for sure. Of course, that's just hacks. But and then I'm surprised he didn't whatchamacallit. Thought he was just gonna roost up. Cause like, why not? So we're gonna go for a Terra Blast here. Oh my gosh, he does do that. Envy, why? You why, bro? Why? Just why? That's actually terrible. That's actually terrible. Homie's being mean. Homie's being straight up mean. We're gonna Coil again, because that's what we gotta do. Then go for Dazzling Gleam. What the heck was that? That's actually terrible. Why? Oh my gosh. And then that's gonna be game. It's gonna be a 6-0. And it's envy. Oh, that's tough. That's so tough. That's so very tough. Because we had, like, I don't think we had any outs per se. Like, there was nothing, like, once it came in and it was setting up, there was literally nothing I could do there. I had no phasers, and the things I did have to stop it, he was able to get rid of because of Dragon Tail. And then, what else? what else is there? Like Gren had to get the flinch, and then I guess I should have DD'd again, because I think we would be able to tank one behind a reflect, and then, but it doesn't even matter because then they have a full HP fortress in the back. So, yeah, that it was gonna be, at least I would have not gotten 6-0'd, I guess. But hey, it happens. It is what it is. It was a good set. GG's to Envy. It was a good game. I'm still a little bit, that's crazy how you had to disrespect me in the end right there. That's not okay. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. So if you're from my side, go ahead and cancel Envy, because that's wild. But in all seriousness, GG to Envy. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up down below. And if you are new, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below. But without further ado, I am Boy J. I'm gonna get about your hair, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.